Hello and welcome to this week's weekly rundown of Degrassi Now or Never. This week we had a crazy set of episodes, like really crazy. Without further ado, let's just jump into business. Whatever it takes. I know I can make it through. If I hold out, if I do, I know I can make it through. Be the best that I can be. Hear what I say to you, whatever it takes. I know I can make it. I know I can make it. I know I can make it through. This week we had Monday's episode, which was called You Don't Know Part 1, and it is all about Holly J, and it's finally an episode that I actually liked that was all about Holly J. Which is weird because I really do not like Holly J at all. Holly J is having kidney problems. We know this has been going on since last season when she peed herself and I died laughing. She needs a kidney, so she finds that she's adopted and she has to find her birth mom. And she actually finds her birth mom and she meets up with her. And her birth mom is kind of like, who knows? You know, and then also there's Adam and Katie. Adam is like, I like you, Katie. And Katie's like, I think you got the wrong impression, bro. And Adam gets like, I don't know, boob thing. This is also in part 2. This is You Don't Know Part 1 and 2. I'm just smashing them together to make it a little easier. He gets a compression thing for his boobs. With also Holly J meeting her mom, she finds out that her mom is actually has the same blood type, and her birth mom is all like, well, you know, I want $20,000 for this kidney because, you know, I have 2 small children. I gave you up, but I have 2 small children now. And we don't know what happened. It was a big cliffhanger, and I really can't wait till we find out what happens with Holly J and if she gets a kidney or if she just graduates, and who knows, because it's going to be really exciting. Adam and Katie, there's nothing going to happen there. Well, at least right now, nothing's going to happen. I really enjoyed how Adam was like, you misunderstood, and it's not my fault, it's your fault. And when Adam asked Dave to look at his chest, and he's like, boobs, they're happening. It was one of my favorite Dave moments because I hate Dave as a character. So it was finally a good moment for Dave in my book. And so let's hope there's some more to come. Next, in Lose Yourself, Part 1 and 2, I'm just going to mash it all together. Jenna, it's a huge Jenna Casey Tyson episode. It's really, that's all that's important to me because I hate Jenna and I hate Casey and I hate that they named their baby Tyson. And, yeah. So Jenna stops paying attention to the baby for 2 whole seconds. He rolls off the changing table and then he gets a concussion or something. And then they get Child Protective Services at their house, and then Jenna's all like, what if we pick adoption? And then it ends with them, well, if you give up my son, then there's no reason for you to be here. And then Jenna's like, well, there's no reason for us to be together. And then it fades to black. And I'm like, what? What's gonna happen? There's also the Sav and Miss O thing, which I'm really excited about to see what's going to happen because it looks so interesting to have a teacher dating a student. It's also, they're just taking everything from Paige's storyline again because Paige dated the teacher, but it's not as creepy because I actually like Sav and I like Miss O. So hopefully that'll be decent. I don't know, he gets to call her Winnie, and then she winks at him in the end. So that's good. And this new character, Mo, that big, large man, I thought he was so funny. I hope he stays around because he's a decent character. I want him to be a main character somehow because they haven't really had any, like, large main characters since they had Terry, and she wasn't even that big. She was, like, average. So, come on, Degrassi, keep the big ones in. There's more drama between Claire, Eli, and Jake. I don't know about you, but I am a Cake fan, not an Eclair fan. Jake Martin is my new Degrassi boyfriend. Eli is also one of my Degrassi boyfriends, but Jake is my main squeeze right now. Don't get me wrong. You all know how I feel about Jay Hogarth. Jay Hogarth is on the back burner currently, and Jake Martin is right here. I don't know, this ending with, well, Claire finds out that Jake is constructing sets. And she's like, no, Jake, you can't do that. Blah, blah, blah. And then she starts to help him, and then Claire and Eli like reconcile at the end of the episode, and I'm like, what? Is there gonna be more Claire stuff? Because if there's more Claire stuff, I don't think I can even handle that, because I'm like, what? You know? It led to the illusion of having more Claire. But I really hope she stays with Jake, because I think Jake is so cute and I love him so much. Because he's so cute. Oh, we'll just have to see what comes. I also watched the week 5 promo. I'll put that in the description. It looks so intense for next week's Degrassi. I honestly am peeing my pants. I can't wait. So stay tuned. I'm going to do my weekly roundup of Degrassi episodes. I think Elise is going to post daily. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know what Ashley's doing, but I'm going to do weekly roundups. Elise is going to post daily, I think. So stay tuned. Bye.